this is exclusive updates. And so I came across this disturbing interview on DJ Vlad TV where he was interviewing this group. It was Diddy's group called Day26. So this was a group that was formed during Diddy's Making the Band on MTV. And he formed a group, and I guess he put out a couple albums from them. And so in his interview, and I can't play it here, I can't play the clip here, so I'll leave a link for it in the comment section and description box so you can see it for yourself. It's very disturbing because in the interview, one of the members starts talking about this email he received from Diddy that he stumbled across. It sounded like he might have accidentally stumbled across this email. And he said in the email, it had some information about a potential and alleged human sacrifice. So in this email, he didn't want to get into too much details about it because it was disturbing him so much, even talking about it, and he seemed pretty afraid. He seemed very afraid that something might happen to him, I guess, for even talking about this. So he tried to just kind of keep it to himself about a lot of the details in that email, but he did at least reveal that the email had something to do with a human sacrifice. So what happened after that was the band members started crying. Like, he really broke down and had a meltdown about what was in that email. And then not only that, but the other members, so there's like 5 members or something, and all the members started crying after that. And they had to stop the interview and give the band, well, I should say the group, a second to recover from this traumatic remembrance of this email and what was in it, and this human sacrifice allegation that was in it. So yeah, the interview pretty much stopped for a while where all the members pretty much started crying, and it was something I've really never seen before, with that many people having a meltdown all at once. And these are men, so it's like on top of that, like, you know, they're all crying. Like, who's ever seen something like this before? Nobody like really has seen anything like that, where they couldn't handle the information being, you know, and remembering it all. So I'm wondering, who was the sacrifice referring to? Because some people were alleging that possibly Kim Porter was sacrificed, you know, Diddy's ex-wife. And then throughout the industry, we've heard a lot of suggestions that there has been a lot of sacrifices going on in the music and the movie industry. So yeah, there's been a lot of untimely unalivings of some of these celebrities like Aaliyah, and then even the celebrities' family members. So it seems to have something to do with around maybe when they first get signed, there's sometimes some traumatic experiences they got to go through, or maybe some sacrifices to even get the deal. Then after a while, then sometimes there's maybe a breakthrough moment in their career, and then there could be some suspicious family members that are unalive during that time of these celebrities. So we've been seeing this throughout Hollywood and the music industry for some time now. We saw Jennifer Hudson's whole family was unalive, then Kanye West's mom, and then we saw Aaliyah's untimely demise, and then a lot of other artists like Kurt Cobain untimely demise, and then we saw so many artists go through this type of stuff. Juice WRLD and Tupac and Whitney Houston. So sometimes even Michael Jackson was a pretty young age for him to have been unalive. So with all these strange things, and then their family members too, you know, it's like obviously it looks like something's going on here. And we saw clues in movies like Eyes Wide Shut with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman, where they showed a lot of strange ritualistic sacrifices and occult rituals, it looked like, and a lot of strange things going on with behind the scenes in a lot of these secret societies and these groups. So, you know, it looks like these groups have something to do with the music industry and the movie industry, and they're implementing some of these ritualistic things into that, into these entertainment, fields. So, you know, it's like, we better be careful about who you're listening to, and these artists better be careful about signing these deals, because these deals look like they're really set up to, take these artists in, and we see the change in a lot of these artists. They'll change from almost a normal looking person to a very sometimes weird looking person, and they start looking like they practice witchcraft and worship the fallen ones. After that, it's like they have this weird look to them after they get these deals sometimes, and sometimes they just make some dramatic changes where they don't even look the same. They almost look unrecognizable. Like Jennifer Hudson, she did a dramatic change, and we see Ariana Grande and Ice Spice. So there's a lot going on in this industry, and for this group to be revealing this information, he looked very afraid to be sharing this information with Vlad. It's like he's almost crying out for help, it looks like, because he's obviously, it looks like he's too afraid to tell the police. Like, I'm sure he would have told the police on Diddy, but it looks like he was so afraid of what he was involved in, being associated with these labels. So obviously he was very afraid. We saw what they even did to Diddy. So if Diddy's the one involved in this type of stuff, where it's leaking that he's involved in human sacrifices, and the group is talking about it, well, that means if Diddy's involved with these groups, maybe that's probably why they turned on him, because he somehow messed up with that group, with these secret groups. He messed up real bad with them, obviously. He even made a video about that a while ago. It was like the late 90s or early 2000s or something, where he had this video called Victory with the Notorious B.I.G. and Busta Rhymes. And in that video, he messed up with this very powerful group of people, and it wasn't the group of people that came after him. It was these people sent the feds after Diddy in that video, and he was running from the feds and helicopters, police cars, all types of stuff. So it shows the connection that these groups have. It's like they have power over the authorities. They have enough power to where they have say and stuff like that, where they can get people locked up and even unalived or whatever. They can do a lot to them, damage their whole life. So with Jay-Z, people have suspected Jay-Z of being involved in these groups before. We have people like Jaguar Wright coming out talking about a lot of things, a lot of weird stuff with Jay-Z. And so with Jay-Z, we saw they attempted to get him jammed up with a legal lawsuit that was very disturbing, but then that went away, most likely because he's still good with the secret groups. That's what I call them, secret groups, because I don't want to use that name that they call themselves by. Plus they go by different names anyways, but you guys know who we're talking about here. And so yeah, with Jay-Z, he's most likely still good with them, and we see that he has a very high status in the industry because he's running the NFL, the halftime show, and he has a lot of different ventures like Rock Nation. And so Jay-Z's still a very powerful force, and he apparently hasn't messed up with these secret groups yet, to where they threw out that lawsuit, and now they're even going after the lawyer that brought the lawsuit. We see that Jay-Z's getting a much different result than Diddy. So yeah, with this industry, you got to be careful, because with what Day26 was saying was in that email, and I don't know the full details, because he didn't really want to explain too much about it, because like I said, he looked pretty terrified to even be discussing it. But I couldn't really even tell if that email was directed towards him. Was it a request for a sacrifice, or was it something that he stumbled across where was it someone else that got sacrificed or what? But whatever it was, it's just weird that would have been in an email anyways, because if somebody's going to be requesting a human sacrifice, why would you do that over email or something with that they can trace, that you could possibly trace back to? So that was the strangest part about it. But with their reaction, it seemed pretty believable to me, because you don't just have a traumatic reaction like that. It was like PTSD or something, where they pretty much broke down over that email, and you don't really get a response like that. You can't really just make up a response like that. It looked authentic to me. So There must have been some email, or there might be something that he's not telling us. You know, maybe he overheard it. Maybe he just said it was an email or something. But either way, I believe his story, because, I mean, that response, that reaction was, you know, plus with all the group members just breaking down and having a meltdown after that, and they had to stop the interview, like I said. So yeah, check out the interview. I'll leave a link for it in the comment section and description box. I can't play the interview here. You know, Vlad TV is very strict about playing any clips or anything like that. So I'll leave a link for this interview though, so you can check it out for yourself in the comment section and description box, and let me know what you think about all that. And plus, I'll leave other links as well, so you can do more research with me. And plus, I'll leave links to my social media so you can follow me, and I'll leave all types of stuff for you in the comment section and description box so you can check out. Plus, if you'd like to support this channel, please donate as little as $1 to help keep this channel online by becoming a YouTube member or a monthly Patreon. So thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's get about 100 likes on this video, and make sure you subscribe and all that. I'm out.